Sure, certainly. He has certainly said in the House of Assembly that he wished to move on with the gaming, and he felt that the PLP had been way too slow in bringing the gaming issue to the country and getting on with what it thought to be right at the time, a referendum. But I'd like to just quote him from the Hansard, if I could, exactly what he did say in the House of Assembly. He says, "So I would say again," which says that he already repeated what he's about to say just now, "if you feel in your wisdom as a government to bypass the referenda and just make that tough decision, because it will be tough, because you will have some segments of society that are going to resist. We understand that. From our side, however, we would encourage the government to do so. Proceed, and you have our full support, and that is because we believe it's a national interest of the country." Now, that's referring to the gaming issue, and so he was very clear that on behalf of the PLP, they felt that if we don't go to referendum, they were in full support of pushing this gaming subject, this issue, to the forefront and getting on with it because they thought it was of national interest. Both of us have said, the OBA has said that it would proceed with referendum. We now are looking at the framework, and I can tell you clearly, we are looking at the framework of gaming and what it should look like in Bermuda if Bermuda decides to proceed with it. And so we will continue in due course. This session is very important to us that we bring this gaming in this parliamentary session, but we've got to bring to Bermuda a framework that makes sense. And so that's the important thing right now, is getting the framework together. And this needs to be a collaborative effort. This has to be a collaborative effort by the OBA and the PLP in moving forward. And that's what we are after, a collaborative effort. We'll be sitting down talking to PLP, Mark Bean, the opposition leader, to ensure that there are synergies there. And how can we work together as to what's the best way forward with gaming issue? Yeah, it's difficult. I don't want to put an exact date on it because, again, this is a collaborative effort. We need to be talking to PLP, and sometimes that can lengthen out the process. You know, people go away and all the different things, different schedules. But again, it is our endeavor to bring it before the House of Assembly this session. You know, the One Bermuda Alliance is a bit of behind here only because we have a short session because of the time of the election. So normally we would have had another term involved, but we don't have that pleasure of time. So we know we need to move swiftly. Again, we are discussing it from the highest levels of government. We are discussing it as a party as well on the framework, and we'll continue to work those relationships and discussions, and also work in the PLP as having a part in that discussion. So I don't want to give a specific date, but certainly this session. Well, I think we believe it needs to go to referendum. You know, again, this is a decision that the OBA took. It didn't take the decision that yes, we are for gaming, no, we aren't for gaming. That it go to referendum and let the people of Bermuda decide. That's where we stand. In our last parliamentary session, that's why I read the Hansard and what was said. He certainly intimated that we needed to proceed ahead, and that the party of the PLP was in support of moving ahead if we, the government, felt that we should not go to referendum and just get on with the gaming. He did say that.